Alright, Chad, are you ready for cringe? Hold on, let me get the audio back here. I was watching a little bit of the pre-show and
it's a four-player co-op game set in the Warhammer 40,000
the hosts,
universe, and you are trying to
I don't know, they were being cringe. Oh, who hosts it? Is it? It's PC Gamer. No wonder.
Mix between melee and range combat, and you fight.
So we got 5 minutes until the actual show, so I'm just gonna start now. Why is this that always every year?
Just announced a new
oh yeah. Let me
Warhammer 40k Dark Tide.
lower this just a tad. Let me know if it's loud,
because
because like I was tuning into the pre-show and it's like the hosts, they're always doing some sort of like, they're trying to be like ironic and funny and comedic and all that, and it's just like, don't just talk about the games. It's like, we don't need this. Just, you know, we're here for video games. We're not here for like your brand of comedy, PC Gamer. And I have my issues with PC Gamer anyways, because PC Gamer has had like a number of articles. I mean, they're obviously written by different people, but there have been some like pretty bad takes from them in like the past like how many years. God. So I'm not always the biggest fan of PC Gamer.
By clicking the button and getting out. You have to have a friend.
I will watch the PC the gaming show though to see if we get anything interesting, but I really I have no interest in hearing like, you know, them trying to I don't know.
Because they have jumped out.
We'll just have to deal with the hosts.
It's like a mini puzzle for the group that they need to sort of gather up and then jump down together.
I wonder if did all my notifications go out? Hold on a minute here.
And what gave Fatshot the confidence
all my stuff is
when
out, right?
co-op games weren't being released as prolifically to stick
Did the
with
Discord ping go out? Because I don't remember if I put it out.
I don't know. Foolishness, maybe. I don't know, it was the
Pre-show babble. I missed the Xbox one, but I heard they announced some good stuff. Yeah, there was actually a number of good things. We got 2 personas.
He called up Games Workshop and said,
they showed stuff that they've already announced. What else did they show?
I want to make a game with, that's Warhammer and Left 4 Dead.
Because, like,
okay,
I'm interested in Castlevania, but that's something they already showed, so...
So he did that, and then we flew
It was just basically like,
said, so we have we've done these games,
I don't remember what the new games are. They were just showing, like, new footage of previously announced games.
Are you working on
and
any other IP right now?
Bethesda, like, the only thing Bethesda showed was, like, new content for, like, multiplayer games. And that's it. Like, Bethesda only had, like, stuff for Fallout 76 and Elder Scrolls Online, and that's it. Like,
I do think
oh, the Magician's FPS, yeah, that one had a cool looking art aesthetic. I'm most excited for Bad Magpie. Oh yeah, that one was. I think that's gonna be like kind of. It seems like it would be a bit of a streamer bait game. You know, all the streamers are gonna be playing the Magpie game because it looks really fun. Anytime they release a game where you play as like an animal, like just wrecking havoc, it's gonna get popular. It's gonna do well. No, you had the goat game. You had the duck game. What other game? I think there's like a cat game where you do that too. There's a number of games like that.
Yeah, but they want to have a go. Where can they start doing that?
You can get it pretty much everywhere. You can get it on Steam, Xbox, Microsoft Store, and the PlayStation.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Victor Magnuson.
No,
and good luck with the new class.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Thank you once again to the guests who joined us on the show tonight, and of course,
I have
let's hear it once more for the PC Gaming Show pre-show band.
No, we don't need to do this. Okay.
A real band, right?
We don't need this. Okay. Show us the video games, please.
Thank you for joining us here at the pre-show
video games.
Because the PC Gaming Show is just moments away after one more big.
PC Gamer, why do you have to do it like this? Why can't you just have like one host? Why can't you do like SGF? Just have like one host and occasionally bring the devs in to talk, and that's it. It's making peanut butter, made it back in just in time. I got some a little bit of food to eat too. I'm trying to take it easy though, because my internals are still a little fussy. Huh. Dice? dungeon crawler where you play as the die. Okay, interesting. I'm assuming we're gonna get a lot of indie games.
The whole dang thing was spaceship.
I didn't even know a horse could muck
Also,
something.
yeah,
Why does a horse want
in case you haven't seen this before, if you've
Now,
seen it,
in
prepare for
aspect of
cringe because
this
it's PC
outhouse
Gamer.
that I find
So,
I can't do this anymore. There are no ghosts in these old houses ever. Why are you still one?
oh man. We have to, guys, we're gonna have to deal with this. I think I'd rather, I know, is Devolver Digital gonna show up during this also, or does Devolver Digital have their own direct? Because, like, I would rather tolerate, because I know some people have gotten, there's divided opinions on Devolver's directs and how, like, unhinged they are, but I would rather deal with the chaos of a Devolver Digital Direct than, like, the way PC Gamer tries to do their show. Just the way. No offense, but we don't need this. We don't need it. Let's see, I feel like the Nina Struthers stroke has run itself into the ground, but at least it is interesting. At least, you know what I like about the Devolver Digital stuff? There's gore. And that's the only thing that makes it interesting. There are people being murdered.
Wow. It sure
In
was
Minecraft.
a long day of doing architecture for me.
Oh,
Someday
man.
on the clock. But now I've got the entire evening to do my favorite thing, which is play
Like, can
video
you
games.
imagine, like, if this was a Devolver Direct, someone just run in there with a chainsaw,
Well,
and then...
hello, PC neighbor.
Well, hello, Sean. What game do you want to play first? I've got them all. We have Commando Death Dragon Extreme
So-
6. We have Executive Accounting Online.
They're trying to do
or
the whole, like,
my personal favorite.
90s
Simulator?
sitcom theme for some reason. Like the 90s family
Hello?
sitcom.
Yes, this is
Like,
Sean.
why?
What? When? Today? That can't be right. Well,
There's just...
all right. Thanks. Bye.
What was that, Sean?
More
It seemed
nostalgia.
Serious.
Well, we can't
Is there
play
such a
video
thing as
games
enshittification
at all.
of nostalgia because I'm
We've got
feeling
to
it?
host the PC gaming show. Yeah.
Remember the
For this year's PCGS,
90s?
We've harnessed pure nostalgia to reconstruct our own little pocket dimension of the 1990s. A
No,
time when life was
as someone
punctuated
that
by
was
slap
born
days,
in the late
movies were
80s.
stored on little rectangles, and using the internet didn't involve as many streamers saying painful and confusing things.
It, like, hurts me in my soul. Like, yeah, I kind of fall for the nostalgia bait.
It wasn't even us. That was just a
Sometimes it
thing
depends
that
on
happened in the
like how
90s.
it's done though.
Fun. But
'Cause when they're being, like, when it's, like- This is like the gaming direct that pops up at 4 a.m. after the primetime shows are over.
Two of trailers, over a dozen world premieres and developer deep dives. for
We're
upcoming
into
games.
like
That would've actually been pretty impossible to imagine in the 90s. Our brains were too
Chat,
busy managing
it's
our
almost 10
ridiculously
minutes
huge Jinko jeans.
into the PC gaming show, and they showed like a brief glimpse of one indie game so far.
Let's get started the PC gamer way with 3
And
huge
SGF just
world
jumped straight
premiere
into the
trailers.
games. I think one host would have been better, you're right. Yes, please show us video games.
With every step, we boldly explore the unknown. And piece by piece, we build an understanding
That looks like someone wearing a Star Trek uniform.
in the universe.
Captain! Our sensor array is getting unusual readings from... What is that?
Do you guys hear the stream, by the way? Is it loud enough? Oh, it is Star Trek. Oh, shit. I don't know if he's gonna be Oh, yeah, I might actually... This is another thing I might have to send to my partner. Hey, well, shit. I'm not gonna call him over here. Hey, Sens. They're releasing a new Star Trek building game. Like a building customization game. It's the only one that would actually be interested in that.
95.
I like Star Trek, but I haven't really played any of the games.
The information superhighway.
Looks
A
cool.
world ruled by the transistor, where power is measured in hertz and bytes. A place where us freaks and geeks can be free. No nations, no race. Just
Everyone's
ideas
trying to
and
be like Hypnospace
They
Outlaw,
call me a
right?
criminal, a hacker. While corporations spy on us and governments control us, they murder and kill and tell us it's for our own good. I'm not the criminal. I'm a
There's a
freedom
lot of
fighter
games
with
like
motive.
this now, and
They
there
can try to
are a
scare
lot
me,
of them are fun
but
to
they'll
play.
never
Like
stop me.
where you're basically just it's like a haunted Windows 95 desktop, or you're investigating like.
Axiom Systems takes very seriously any attempts to hack, infiltrate, or otherwise illicitly access our servers. Should you be found to do so, we will not hesitate to apply the full force of the law.
Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff like this, and then a lot of people are doing like old school like FMB games. So there's a lot of that. If that's your thing, there's plenty of that now. Relic. Medal of Honor? No, not Medal. This is a strategy game. What is this? I don't know I don't remember what Relic does. So this is like a remaster? Saw some new classic style point and clicks out there. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of that now. A lot of indie devs that do that. I thought Medal of Honor also. The art style, yeah, because the style of it looked like Medal of Honor specifically. But this is what is this? Oh, Company of Heroes. Okay. Company of Heroes. Huh. That's kind of. How long ago did that come out to warrant like a remaster?
Reborn for the modern age.
Well, that was a great show, so I better get to sleep, you know?
Mika, the show just started.
Yeah, but you know how every morning I like cook an entire full breakfast and all of our friends come over to eat it and hang out before we go to work? Well, I actually have to get up at 4 in the morning to get all of that done and all the cooking and the cleaning. It's kind of a full-time job, yeah.
So
Yeah, that is
relatable,
super
right, Chet?
unrealistic.
Right?
Why don't we just do what normal people do and get up 5 minutes before we have to and then dart out the door without showering?
Are they
shove a
doing
cold
this
bagel
because
into
they're
our
like,
mouths,
oh,
sitting in
well,
traffic?
Perfect, honestly.
a lot of gamers these days are like old working adults, so they think this would appeal to them because it doesn't appeal to me. And I'm from that era. I'm old. I'm a 40, but this is not how you appeal to me.
But you didn't. I know that taking the step
As long as they
is
keep
not
those
for the
segments
faint of
brief, I'll
heart.
be fine.
It is taken by those who seek
Huh.
something more.
Okay, this is something that has like an animated style to it. Ooh. Also, vampire game?
I will give you purpose. Feel like
What Persona?
the sweetest kiss of all.
Oh, yeah, you didn't see any of the Persona stuff, did you, Reptile? During the Xbox. Xbox got to have 2 Personas.
If you want to earn a mithril star from legends like Guy Fawkes, Julia Cragchild, and me, Dorkin
Guy
Ramsay,
Fawkes?
then take my advice. You need to cook up tasty combos
Wait a minute.
via the right
Is this
crew
like
and stand tall in the face of cosmic
Fantasy
horrors.
Gordon
If you
Ramsay?
think you can
This is like
get in that kitchen and
this
show
guy's
me
like a
some magic.
knockoff Gordon Ramsay.
Don't just stand there like a troll turd. Play the f***ing demo.
What? I heard Persona 6 is zombies. What? There was a graveyard. It's a short teaser, but it definitely has a horror vibe. total horror vibe, so. It was Gorgon, Ramsey. Oh my god. Rumor is that Persona 6 deals with spies? Is it like a what?
The pain is about to start. Let's fight.
I didn't get that from the teaser because it reminded me of like a horror game. It gave me a Persona 3 vibe with the graveyard and all that. What is this now? Oh, Serious Sam. Okay. New Serious Sam? Do you wonder how they'll approach Persona 6 given the super popularity of the previous game? Yeah, it's like...
Oh, I've missed Serious Sam. It's lovely
I'm gonna
to see
talk
you
over
still
this,
in
okay?
good shape. Well,
Sorry if you like
six
Serious Sam.
nice.
It's a good series. The older games anyways.
No, Sean.
Hopefully the devs are better than PS5s. Like I said, the writers for the Royal, like the Baruki stuff, are involved in P6 supposedly, unless I'm mistaken, because I thought that's the thing last I heard. Also, they were trying to make it a bigger game, but I don't know how they're gonna handle that. So I don't know if you're gonna like travel to different locations compared to just being stuck in like kind of Tokyo, the way a lot of Persona and even SMT games do. So I would like more of a horror vibe though, and kind of have like things go back to the way Persona wanted to, and maybe 3 feels. So as much as I like 4 and 5, but Earth Royal's story is way better. Yeah. Also, Hashino's team is still capable of good writing because I heard Metaphor's writing is way better than P4 and P5's. Yeah.
Now, listen, I hate to interrupt the
Hashino's doing Metaphors, so he's not on Persona anymore. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, maybe that particular genre is better for him, like doing the fantasy stuff than trying to do like modern day settings.
Control Resonant, straight from Remedy HQ.
Persona series has sold 30 million copies just announced. Holy shit. Yeah, they just had their anniversary. I was shitting on Persona a little bit like the other day. I like Persona, but like I am also an SMT fan, and if you go from Persona to SMT and you start getting into SMT more, you start realizing how like starved like SMT fans are compared to like Persona. You're like, oh, I get it now. And I'm like, oh, I get it why. I get why they feel like that. I feel so bad. Boomer SMT fan. I'm actually more recent though. I was aware of it, but I started with Persona first, and then my partner actually played SMT more than I like before I ended up getting into it. So like I was fully aware of it, but it took a while for me to finally get into it. But he's played a lot of the SMT games, so. Still considering checking out Persona 3 and 5. Have the 4 remastering your Steam library since long ago. Also want to check out SMT 5. Yeah, Vengeance is good. It's better than the original, so I recommend it. When you're a Megaton fan, you're also the biggest Megaton hater. Yeah. I don't know. As a hardcore Resident Evil fan, I also have that relationship with Resident Evil sometimes. Mostly with the fan base, though. I like the games, but the fan base is a hard one to deal with, too. Anything that gets popular gets hard to deal with, you know. Especially with social media.
In the first game, the whole game took place.
So they're showing control, aren't they? Yeah, I have the first game somewhere. I gotta play it. It was highly recommended to me, the first Control. I don't know if I played the second game, but the first game definitely has a lot of stuff in it that would appeal to me. I just gotta get around to playing it. Just rumbled to my partner how messy P4's writing is in the wake of the revival. Yeah, that's the only thing I worry about. I don't know how the remake's going to handle it. I probably won't share anything about it on social media because it's too divisive. I'm honestly, if I have to just play Persona 4 for Adachi, I will. For my trash chud son Adachi, I'll play it for that and nothing else. Is this what I liked about Golden is they added like the social links and stuff for Adachi, the actual ending and stuff, and yeah, I'm a filthy Adachi appreciator. So
The patterning is at the very core.
Sheen, this is the 7th time you've shown us Control Resonant. Yeah, they're covering it a lot of footage for it. The art stuff, the aesthetic and everything is really cool.
The game is very
A lot of surreal environments and everything.
navigating, traversing the world is fun and fast.
The amount they've been shoving this game in our faces is starting to make me lose interest. I guess that's the thing, though.
We have the 90-day gravity shifts. We have
You don't want to like spoil too much. I think Capcom. I'm a fan of the way Capcom does their trailers, and sometimes Atlas. But like, you keep it kind of short and sweet, and you know, you definitely want to show the gameplay, right? You know, that's what people are interested in seeing. But you also don't want to show too much. You don't want to show too much of the story. You don't want to show too much of the gameplay. It's good to cover new aspects of the gameplay, though, that people want to know about. But you don't want to like overdo it, right? A lot of these environments look really cool, though. But it's also good to keep stuff as a surprise. So, me being a Xenoblade fan, but not wanting to deal with all the chuds and mindless fanboys. Yeah, every big fandom for games these days is kind of insufferable, especially on social media. And so I'm starting to just... You know what I do when I'm starting to do on social media now? I don't block people. I'm starting to learn, like, not to block people, especially on Blue Sky. But, like, I'm just muting people now. I'm just muting, like, people who are vitriolic and insufferable these days, and just, you know, just enjoy things on my own, in my own time. I feel like fixing Yosuke's arc in P4R is a slam dunk to fix. As long as they bring back the ability to romance him. Yeah, that was a thing that was cut from the original game. There's other stuff that people fight over in regards to Persona 4. Adachi is arguably the most interesting part of P4. I say as a kanji fan, I think he's the most interesting antagonist. Maruki is probably second when it comes to at least the newer Personas. Like, I thought Maruki's writing was really interesting, but like, it's funny because Adachi and Maruki are like opposites, right? You have like someone who's more chaos leaning, you have someone who's like a law alignment, which is interesting. I love Control. I'll check out the new one, but I'm just avoiding a lot of the trailers. That's probably for the best, right? Yeah. It's the first time I'm actually seeing gameplay. Yeah, because they were showing a lot of the cutscenes, a lot of the cinematics, right? Which I feel like is a problem a lot of these shows have, is they focus so much on the cinematics because they're trying to show how good the cutscenes look. And like, you know, look at how, like, you know, realistic things look. But, you know, a lot of us want to see the gameplay. The less fandom you are, the more enjoyable art is. I've always muted people. Blocking's a little more visible. On Blue Sky, blocking is visible. I've been learning not to do that. I got a lot not to do that, you know. I just mute now. Just put them in the quiet zone. The quiet jail. Persona 4 is the only one I have knowledge about. I like Persona 4. It's got more of a... It's basically like Persona Scooby-Doo. It's a murder mystery. It took me a long time to get into 4. Like, someone was trying to yank my teeth to get into 4, and I was burned on JRPGs, so I stayed away. This looks cool, by the way. Sorry I'm talking over this. I like shit like this. The indie devs are always finding ways to combine genres into a new thing. But yeah, Persona 4 is a murder mystery. If you can stomach all the high school stuff, which is the high school stuff is the only thing that makes it hard for people to stomach Persona. If you can get around that and just focus on the dungeon crawling and the murder mystery stuff, it's good. Voxel game?
Use anything as a weapon.
Huh.
Hunt with your friends.
New friend game? I don't want to say friend swap. Friend swaps, I know people meme about friend swap, and they don't always mean a bad thing when they say that, but like it feels bad to say the word slot because, you know, there are a lot of good games. There are a lot of good multiplayer games, so. I don't know if friend slot's like an endearing term now. Finding a small band of like-minded fandom folks who have diverse tastes outside of said shared interests has led to best fandom experiences. Yeah. That's my feeling of it as well. Someone said 3 was blue, 4 was yellow, 5 was red, and 6 is green. What happens when Persona runs out of colors? They'll event ones. Although this remake the games. Yeah, Persona has been confirmed as being green. Favorite antagonist is still Kodori. Ara alone, he beats everyone out. Such a bad bitch that Roman's right. Oh yeah, from the older Personas. I know plenty about Persona 5 given its super popularity, but I've been interested in playing the games in general and SMT2 since I knew about Nocturne's classic status. I've been trying to recommend people who are into Persona to try and jump over to SMT even though it has a different vibe. SMT is more gameplay focused, so if you get, if you're kind of tired of like how much dialogue and cutscenes Persona might have, SMT might be a good thing to try out because it's more gameplay focused. And fun. It's like, you know, it's more focused on like catching the demons and the demon negotiations and stuff. And they also have a pretty cool aesthetic and vibe as well. Like Nocturne has a cool like liminal brutalist aesthetic. So it's just a bit of a hard. They're known for being kind of hard games. So if you can, they're not bad though. If you can figure it out, then ooh, abiotic factor. Tropical themed abiotic factor though? That's kind of, I mean, it's unexpected. I mean, it's good, it's doing well. It's kind of crazy to see how far along abiotic factor has come.
So, you're the new owner of the Grand Hotel, huh? I'm not staying. I'm just here to sell the place. Well, I hope you do better than the last guy. He disappeared, you know. My father? Yeah, I know. I've been looking into his disappearance.
Is this a new, like, oh, new cleaning game dropped, I guess. They're combining the genres. Wait, is this just like Power Wash Sim? Is this just like another... Either this is a different type of Power Wash Sim game or it's part of Power Wash Sim. What is this trailer though? See, now it's mostly interested in SMP5, Final playing Persona 5. Yeah. P5 incorporates stuff from SMT. Like, they finally brought back demon negotiations and stuff. The whole, the metaverse thing, like the area you go into for, like, outside of dungeons, that was based on, like, the Amala labyrinth from Nocturne. Meant it in a positive way about Serious Sam. Cool shooters to play with friends is awesome. Yeah, yeah. Whatever this is, it has a talking cat in it, which makes it the best game ever. If you put a talking cat in your game.
It's been featured twice in Britain's most haunted towns.
And Britain's most crappiest.
Oh, this is really beginning to creep me out.
Listen, I've been through worse than this.
Lots of games in general out there I gotta check out. Yeah, there's too many games. There's so many games. I can't keep up. It's hard to keep up with the amount of stuff coming out. Can we slow down? I mean, it's hard to even afford video games these days. A lot of interesting games though. Like, I mean, that's a good thing. A lot of the stuff that they've been showing so far. Ghost at the Grand, a musical Lovecraftian renovator. Really? Yeah, they're combining the genres now.
Hope you're all having a great time at the PC Gaming Show.
So, a lot of interesting stuff being shown. Like I said, they're indie devs. A lot of the indie devs have been combining stuff together, finding new genres, like combination of genres. Wait, this game also has Betty in it? Oh yeah. Did you see someone that looks like Betty? Persona FPS. Let's see, it's fun to be excited about new games, but most AAA will be back-to-back $70 titles, or $80, depending on what it is. We're in a really good time for gaming if you ignore all the monetized corporal stuff, yeah. There's a lot of good, I mean, my partner only plays indie games these days. He rarely ever touches anything AAA. Like, he used to kind of buy bigger games, but now, even compared to me, he mainly sticks to like small shit on Steam.
Mission later in the show.
Like stuff that isn't
Everything okay, big guy?
talked about as much.
Yeah,
Mostly just like indie games, super indie games. So, and he's fine. He has no interest in touching any of the big stuff. So, there's something for everyone. There's a ton of games. You will find something.
Last time he was here, he said he was building a shelter to survive the dying millennium, and we're gonna be devoured by electronic demons of our digital excess or something like that, you know?
Wait.
Is that a good thing?
That sounds like SMT. You're talking my language. Demons, technology?
Let's see some more previews.
Were they actually like hinting at a game that's SMT core though? Probably not, right? Huh. What? What? Did that just say what I thought it did? Did that just say how often do you masturbate? I wasn't imagining that, right? You guys saw that too?
Adventuring is not for everyone. I risk my life every day.
I actually want to play more AAA games, mainly ones released already though, like Elden Ring and Witcher 3.
Yeah, sure, but don't interrupt. So I spent years developing tactics. Like now, it's all about offense against these greasy goblins. You see? I can do this in my sleep. It's really all about knowing.
Enemy reinforcements, boss. Some cultists and a big-ass goblin.
Goblin
Creative,
Tactics
huh?
game?
Bonzo, you benched. Gary, get out there. Let's see how they like that.
They also have plenty of great indies. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people's also like backlog of games on Steam are horrendous because I certainly have a lot of games in my backlog to still play. In fact, streamer missed the base play gob mag. What?
Oh, I get to pick? Well, then Jenny.
I'm watching it. But
Shut up! I'm talking about the prisoner. Okay, buddy. You take one for the team. Now, Jenny, use the terrain. Don't dodge, don't dodge, don't dodge.
there was even a game that came out that you can play. It draws from your Steam library. There's a game that came out where enemies are created based on... Oh, happy bastards, huh? Well, it looks interesting. But yeah, there's a game that draws from your Steam library and it creates enemies and determines the difficulty based on like your backlog. So you have to like run around and basically fight the games that you haven't played. It's funny, this is the PC gaming show, but they're showing a lot of indie games, and there already is an indie game direct, which hasn't it happened yet? Is that supposed to be today, or was that yesterday? Because this might as well be the indie game show. You missed the part where the character pulled out a magazine. Okay, I'm in VR, so I don't know if I want to open that. I'll have to look at that later. Or you can post it in the Discord.
Today's show can be found over on the PC Gaming Show Steam page.
Most of these games are probably only for PC at the moment, which are indies, yeah. PC exclusive. I mean, a lot of times, I think if an indie game does well, they end up on, like, handheld, like the Switch as well, so... A lot of these do end up getting ported to the Switch. Because, like, handhelds are good for indie games. And the Steam Deck's great, though. I mean, if you don't want to get a Switch or don't have a Switch... Well, actually, no. I shouldn't even say that because... yeah, rip Steam Deck, actually. because they raised the prices on it. So if you haven't gotten the Steam Deck already, then good luck trying to get one. It's a really good handheld though. Steam Deck's great. I was interested in this, but I don't think I'm gonna get around to playing it. It's very price efficient. The Switch is great for indies, for what I heard. Yeah, I think maybe... Well, I mean, I don't know if any new indies would get ported to Switch 1. It's probably gonna... How is that working now? Are all the new indies just gonna get ported to Switch 2? Or are they trying to do both platforms, I wonder? Because I was gonna say, compared to like how bad the prices are on the Steam Deck, you could get like a used Switch, but if the new indies aren't gonna get ported to the Switch 1, then you're kind of boned. Because the Switch 2 isn't exactly cheap either. You experienced Undertale on Switch, funny enough. Yeah, I think a lot of people played Undertale on Switch.
Wow, will technology
you have some indies purchased on Switch like Crosscode that I want to check out.
7 songs on a single tape.
And you can get as many
you have
free
First
songs
Beat and
as you
Shovel
want by
Knight and
recording
Switch.
them off the radio, and you're only going to get like 10-20 seconds of a annoying DJ blowing over
By
the top
the
of
way,
it.
do you guys know how long the PC gaming show is? Are they keeping things shorter this year? Because SGF was shorter. And then,
Wait a minute.
the Xbox showcase was short, and of course the rest of that was just the Gears of War Direct, which is like a whole other hour. But are they keeping it short and sweet this year? Because I like that, where it's not like too long. What? Did she just turn into like a pinata griffin?
Being lost on another world. Turned into scary monsters.
New Poke-like? New Pokemon-like? Except there's fusion. Fusion focus. This makes it more like... Oh, it's just cassette beats. Okay. It's funny because, like, in terms of monster games, Digimon does have fusion in it, but it's not focused on fusion. S&T is the only, like, monster game I can think of that relies purely on fusion to get new monsters if you're not catching them, so, or you know, recruiting them. And this showed the humans turning into the monsters? Is that what happened? Some of those designs, though, I saw some of those designs in there that look a little too much like existing Pokemon. I mean, it also has some unique designs, but I still think people really need to stay away from trying to base their monster designs on Pokemon too much. Heard good stuff about Cassette Beast. This one's 2D HD approach isn't interesting to me, but the previous game might be fun to check out. Heard Cassette Beast is one of the best in Pokemon likes. Is this, what's the name of this? Is this Marathon? Or is this a different game? Or actually, no, this is something different, right? There's a lot of yellow in it, though. Void Breaker? Okay, so this is something different. It's hard to really know what to say about some of these games, because, like, I'm sure they would be fun to try out, but, I said, like, with the previous stream, I have to be extremely picky. And thankfully a lot of the indie games are more affordable, of course, but then there's also just a matter of, like, you know, limited time. So, I just gotta be picky. So this is like a card-based, little tactical. You move around in spaces based on the cards that you get, and your actions are based on the cards that you get, kind of thing.
Tight spaces. And if you can believe it, there's one more surprise. Shadow drop! Oh, we love a good shadow drop, don't we? 2 Fights, 2 Tight Spaces is out right now.
And that's not the only surprise. This old-timey scroll came
Like the
in the
full
mail
game?
and it's
Or a demo?
to Milord. It says, the granary is full, sire?
Oh, I know what that means.
I don't.
Another world premiere. Our next
Full
title
game, okay.
is from a series that's been around for more than 25
I have a
years.
feeling there's gonna
There are 2
be a
of our
number
very
of indie
favorite
games
PC
that are gonna be out,
neighbors to tell you
like right
all
now.
about
Like today, as this drops.
Hello everyone, I'm Ben Starr.
And I'm Samantha
Yes. And we're incredibly excited to give you a first look at our new game.
Stronghold.
He was in a,
the brand new castle sim and RTS from Firefly Studios.
That's right, another chapter in Stronghold.
Wait, what was he like presenting at SGF?
Sounds absolutely
Oh,
delightful.
Stronghold.
Let's have a look at
Holy
the new
shit.
exclusive reveal trailer.
Welcome to Stronghold 4, my liege.
Oh, was it Fortnite? Okay, I was trying to think. I was like, was it a game that he was in, or was he just presenting it? And like when he was on the stage, he had a shirt with himself on it, which is great.
To feed our population.
Oh yes, this is another like Sinsling core game.
We can train.
See, this is why my
build
partner
defenses to prepare
never
for
has to
further
touch any AAA games, because there's shit like this. There's a ton of games, and also I'm pretty sure he likes Stronghold. I'm pretty sure we had a copy of one of the old Stronghold games around here. I don't know if he's played any of the new ones, so.
It's my time to shine. This inferno is punishment for our sins. A huge invasion force is marching on the castle, my liege.
Another village taken then.
Make no mistake, I'll keep fighting.
Hell with you.
Oh shit, full
I have a favor
like destruction too is always good to have in these games. They have dim physics. Oh, the demo's okay. The demo's gonna be out. Oh well, at the end of this month, but if that's something you're into. Good luck trying to afford any of this. If you're trying to get a new GPU or CPU. Yeah, how much is that, by the way? I heard that, this is something I might be able to get, but it's still, like, a lot to afford. I think NVIDIA... No, it wasn't NVIDIA. Was it, another AMD Ryzen? Was it AMD that released a, like an X3D CPU that works with AM4. $7,000. Yeah, they released a CPU that I could upgrade to, because I'm still on a AM4 motherboard.
My brother has betrayed us all.
If I wanted to get like a new CPU that wasn't that one, I would have to upgrade my motherboard again, and I already did that like 3 years ago. So I don't want to upgrade my motherboard again. I just did a bunch of upgrades like a few years ago, and it was costly. So
Avalon, once a glorious kingdom, is now falling into despair, and corruption ravages the land. Thus, I have created the legend of the Twilight Knights. For salvation will not come from a single
it's
knight,
not the round table,
but from many. Wardens of Avalon.
Oh, a new take on the Arthurian legend? That makes me want to go upstairs and get my life-size handcrafted, dual-tempered carbon steel replica of Excalibur.
Sean? Nope. Remember what happened last time? We do not
Did you
need to
just
swing that giant sword around the living room. We just got a new land.
Oh.
Well, don't worry, everyone. I promise I won't do it. See, I said I wouldn't. I don't know why you would think otherwise based upon my
This is
tone.
just so
Look, our new neighbor's rooster sure makes a racket.
Oh.
But I've been thinking it must be worth it for some of those farm fresh eggs.
First, roosters don't lay eggs. Second, that was an elephant.
So you guys remember what the fuck was that show called back in like the 90s? Like something X, where like the two hosts were trying to be like snarky and edgy and joke around before they showed the video games. Oh, was it X-Play?
Is because we're here to see the world's first
Which is worse? Like, actually, maybe the edginess of X-Play, like even though X-Play has some really bad takes about like games that were actually good. Not enough racism to be X-Play. I don't know. Which one would you rather watch? Would you rather watch like nostalgia bait cringe, or would you rather watch X-Play be especially edgy towards like they had like a chip on their shoulder about Japanese games, except for like the only thing I can praise them for is they actually like SMT3 because they saw X-Play's coverage of SMT3 and they're completely fine with that game. They're like, yeah, this is radical and stuff, but like any other like Japanese games they were always like hating on for some reason. So I guess SMT3 was like edgy enough for X-Play to actually like the host on X-Play. X-Play was a lot edgier. Honestly, this is so boring though. I don't know if it's a tough call. And also they shit on JRPGs because they hate anime. X-Play makes me feel something at least. I don't know if it's a good something or it's something. I think like, you know, the edginess on X-Play is just like, you can look at it as like an outsider and maybe just sort of like laugh at how bad some of it is. Versus like, someone trying, versus like, you know, these hosts trying to appeal to like, boomer gamers, nostalgia baiting and trying to make like ironic jokes and doing the whole like family 90s sitcom theme that they're going with. Not exactly, it's not really doing anything for me, so. Well, at least it's a little cozy away from the AAA stuff. Yeah, because it's mostly indie games, but unfortunately there's a lot of these that I don't really have much to say about because it's like, you know, it's like, oh, it's cool, but I don't know if I'll ever get around to playing any of this stuff. So, but I mean, if you guys see something, like I said, there's probably something for anyone. All kinds of games here, so many indie games these days, so there's gonna be something out there for you, so you will never run out of games to play. This is definitely not something I'm interested in, though. I could do with less of this kind of stuff. It's not my kind of thing. To be fair, X-Play wasn't the worst thing G4 has ever shown. True. As a kid, I thought everything X-Play said was comedy and not realizing nature. I didn't really get a chance to watch X-Play that much. Like, I've seen videos of it. Like, after it was like, you know, they stopped doing it. I guess because I didn't watch, there was a certain point, after the 90s where I just wasn't watching TV. So unless it was something that was uploaded to a website in the early 2000s, or was uploaded on like early YouTube, I probably never got a chance to see it because there was a point where I moved away from my home and then I just didn't have a TV, so I was completely reliant on the internet.
To procure the secret of a mysterious tower that spells certain doom for all who dare to enter.
G4 had Electric Playground with Tommy Tallarico, which was just painful. Yeah, I never watched that, so I don't know what that was like. I avoided the suffering, I guess.
Death is not the
Too many shooters. Rather have fun ones with friends.
Merely the beginning.
That's the thing, though. A lot of companies are trying to capitalize on the multiplayer shooter games. For us, X-Play was like the only way to consume gaming media. I am so sorry. Actually, gaming magazines was my way of consuming gaming media. That was how I got news about video games. if it wasn't the internet. Like, early internet and gaming magazines were how I consumed it. So thankfully, now some of the reviews in gaming magazines were pretty cringe, but thankfully I did not have to watch X-Play or G4 to get my gaming news. So I was able to avoid the kind of opinions those guys had, thankfully.
Your whole goal is you start with nothing. You want to go get items to form your build.
I remember when Gongo was showing G4's video game vixens. Oh god.
The best places to take them off other players. When you're new, you kind of like will gravitate towards a certain
Diablo
playstyle,
slop.
and as you continue to play more, you'll start to unlock different builds.
Yeah.
I think the item system
I just have no interest in these kind of things anymore. I like that Diablo too, but I probably the only Diablo I would go back to is 2, and I think a lot of people feel the same way. I know a lot of people are just only want to play Diablo 2. Even with all the new Diablo stuff coming out, like this 4. And there is like what is it Divinity that I'm thinking of that is a Diablo like that's good? There's actually was it Torchlight and Divinity? There are some other Diablo likes that are actually decent that I've been recommended in the past, but I don't think I would ever get around to them.
Characters are all called echoes when they first arrive, and in their chests they have these things called anchors, and that's where their memories live.
They're almost pebbles in the filter. They're stuck there. They can't escape. The anchor represents a memory or an emotion of unfinished business.
See, I would look at the photos and then like a month later digest the articles. It was good reading. Yeah, most of my childhood the gaming stuff was either exposure to games through demo discs, via friends, gaming magazines, arcades, if there was stuff being advertised there, and the internet, very early internet, so I didn't really watch gaming stuff on TV.
The answer's up to get out.
Yeah, I just
over the years now.
Is this a MOBA? Is that what they're showing? That's what I was wondering. I was like, this looks kind of like a MOBA.
Between training
and there's a lot of those.
Really awesome at helping us come up with the idea of spires.
Or maybe this is just another Diablo, like I don't know.
3v3 where you can climb up a spire and have like a run where you have 3 attempts before you fall to the bottom. So big goal there is lots of repetition with our items in combat to get you familiar with how pace of the game and how combat plays.
I think the issue nowadays is there's an oversaturation of games being like other games. It's not as interesting as it should be. Yeah, that's the only issue with too many games coming out, without there being like a gap between stuff releasing, because now when you have a lot of the same stuff coming out, that's what I said before, like if you're doing even, when I was talking about people doing zombie games in the zombie genre, there's such an oversaturation of games in certain genres even that you have to do something to stand out, otherwise it's going to end up flopping. Because you're not this is the problem with like the shooting games too, the multiplayer games, you know how every company's like, oh, we're going to capitalize, we're going to do like a live service shooting game or something, multiplayer shooting game, and they end up flopping because they have a hard time pulling players away from the ones that have been around for such a long time that people are still playing. They have like they're not interested, like unless the older games that people are playing start to shitify and get bad, they're not going to jump over to your new game, you know, until then. Like unless you do something that stands out to attract people for. Let's see, clipping this for when Persona 6 is confirmed to have zombies. That would be, I hope it does. I was just joking. I was mentioning something about Megaton having zombies recently. It's because I watched gameplay footage of Giten Megami Tensei, which wasn't done by the OG, like SMT team or anything. It's done by a different guy, but it's like a really fucked up like Megaton game that's on PC 98, and it has like a lot of gore and like nudity and like implied sex scenes and stuff in it, but they have zombies, and the scenario in that game is so cool because it's basically like Fallout plus demons and technology, because people are living in vaults in a post-apocalyptic scenario, and there's like zombies and people getting like merged into like flesh blobs and people getting possessed by demons via like their computers and VR headsets and shit. So like, it's a really fucked up game. But I'm like, man, I want to see like Megaton bring back, because the series has had zombies. I think SMT1 had zombies in it. Things like ghouls and stuff. So I was like, yeah, bring back the undead. Speaking of undead, is this a vampire game? It should have Bigfoot and the Flatwoods monster. Yes, they should have that too. More cryptids. Huh. So that makes the second vampire game that they've shown during this.
For my master. For her.
Revamp. This is what the term unlimited games but no games basically is.
Is a tactical all-out warfare FPS.
Okay, I'm gonna read chat now because this is definitely not my kind of thing. Sorry. Just today I was thinking about Pizza Tower likes compared to Pizza Tower taking from several sources instead of just being a full Wario. Like, yeah. Yeah, Pizza Tower was able to set itself apart despite its inspirations. It was able to be like its own thing, and a lot of people like that. And then of course the what was it? There was another game that came out that people compared to Pizza Tower, but it was still different enough. It had like the Popeye art style. That's the only thing I can remember about it. Oh, Anton, yeah. I actually remember playing a demo of the first Anton Blast. That, I mean, it was different, but like, yeah, Anton Blast was like the other game that came out, but it was different enough from Pizza Tower. Like, people tried to compare it a little bit, but
46 Northeast. War Dogs is a new twist on the FPS genre, made for people like us who are
I think of Popeye whenever I think of Anton Blast because the main character looks like Bluto. What was his name? Bluto? The antagonist. Was suspected as culprit. I mean, that's just being an SMT fan. That's just the general SMT suffering. Like, Persona is always gonna get. We got two Personas today during the Xbox showcase, so. That's just being a SMT fan. You're always gonna get, at this time, there's always gonna be more Persona content. I mean, look at the amount of collabs. Speaking of shooting games. Actually, hold on. This looks interesting. Now this shit looks fucking cool. So it's a dungeon crawler, but you're using cards to attack. Is it more of a blobber though? Like, are you actually like? Do you have the card? Are you carrying the cards live as you explore and you attack things? Because that's really fucking cool. Yeah, it looks like it. Okay, now that's of course it's under Devolver too. Devolver's the one. God, the kind of devs, the kind of shit that Devolver publishes, is so much cool shit. Let's see. I actually clipped it, and the description for P6 says they deal with the occult. It wouldn't surprise me if they wanted to go the Cryptid Hunter route. Which I said that P6, with the horror vibe, it would be good if they brought things back to the way the older games were, and more like SMT is. Because, you know, a lot of Megami Tensei is basically the occult. The occult is a big theme in the Megami Tensei series in general, so. Oh, this looks cool. A lot of these games incorporate cards. You notice that they're showing that? This looks like it's just mixing everything. This is like, what is this now? This is the indie game that has all the indie game genres in it, I guess. Like, what was that, like? Why is this the Power Rangers theme? Maximum Thunderness. This is giving Steam Summerfest Flash game vibes, which is a good thing, yeah. You just fast forward through the show. You just got home. Okay. Yeah, I got up early enough to catch the Xbox. I was streaming that earlier. And then I fucked off during the Gears of War thing.
Same bunk.
Any highlights for you for the Xbox show? Just Persona.
The station resets.
That's what I was there for. That's the only reason I got up early. Persona 4 Remake looked okay. Like, I mean, the environment's so cool, gameplay and everything. Character models were okay looking. I need to, like, just re-examine the trailer. So yeah, I'm excited for that. And then P6 teaser was cool. I like the horror vibe in that, so. Felt like the music was a bit off. Yeah, I mean, it's hard not to be nitpicky about remakes. So we'll see if they show more about that. Oh, that's right. The Magpie game looked cool. There was a bird game where you wreak havoc. So a lot of people are gonna enjoy that. You play as a magpie. Is this teardown? This looks like a teardown, like, except it's a shooter. Huh. Yeah, because Teardown has this, like, voxel look, and and there's, like, physics, and you can break things. Break the buildings, or anything, really, that exists in the environment. But this is a shooter. Oh, yeah, Metro. Yeah, that's another thing that looked good. I was talking about that a little bit. So is this Teardown related or no? Oh, okay, just Time Strike, okay. Huh. Can you build things though? Or can you only destroy them?
Come on.
Pump for Ace Combat 8. Yeah. There are a lot of good things about that.
Okay, look, just one more rematch.
Nope.
One more.
No, here's the, okay, look, as much
Dragon,
as I love
have you
shooters,
seen how cringe the
more chill, like a
in-betweens are for this show?
right? Yeah.
Have you been present for any of the stuff that the hosts have been doing? Like the whole vibe that they're going for? Unfortunately, PC gamer shows always like this. Yeah.
It's hard to lose at farming. It's hard to lose at farming.
I mean, this feels especially cringe. I guess it's with the nostalgia baiting stuff. This is the first I've seen this year, though. They always do this. Yeah, I was saying that I have mixed feelings about PC Gamer because the actual articles that they put out. There's been a number of PC game articles that have really bad takes. So I'm not exactly a fan of PC Gamer. It's not even nostalgia baiting. They just do this. Yeah. So I'm assuming this is gonna be 2 hours because it's already been like an hour. So we'll just sit in here. We'll sit tight. I mean, it hasn't been too bad. It's mostly been indie games. They've shown a number of interesting stuff. There is like some of the games kind of blend together though. Look like other stuff that exist and don't really stand out. So, what is this? What is that thing? Oh, it's a puppet? Wait a minute. Oh, okay, another car. I thought this was gonna be a sequel to that one like puppet horror game that they had. Like when you're shooting the puppets. I think Vinny played it, but they're showing a lot of like indie games that incorporate cards for this PC gaming show. So if you're a fan of card games, Mr. Magpie's Harmless Card Game. You have plenty of games to play. It's card game bucket roulette. Buckshot. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Buckshot. Yeah, because of the popularity of that, it's not surprising to see a lot of games doing kind of a similar
well, you
thing.
Just stay on your half and I'll stay on mine.
The back
We
shots.
established we're neighbors, not roommates.
Fine.
Fine.
Good.
Good. Oh, one of our PC neighbors must be at the door.
Yes, it's me, PC Gamers.
We also have a bunch of cult games now too. Oh yeah, build your own cult.
At a later date and time.
Oh, neighbor, you're always so full of sage wisdom and useful advice.
Oh, guys, I don't know if I can handle another hour of them doing this.
You know, sometimes your parents have to tell little white lies to spare your feelings.
I guess they have to pad it out though, because if they're trying to fill 2 hours.
Take it from me, high school.
I kind of wish they didn't do that though. I kind of wish they would just like, okay, we only have this many games. It's just going to be like an hour and a half. We don't need to pad it out for 30 more minutes.
Remember, sometimes the reason a bully acts that way is because
I think shorter is better.
Just a straight up.
Jackal, I'm going to be honest. I don't know what could be here you would be interested in.
Actually use?
No, there's been, I mean, there's been a number of games that I would probably play because I play only on PC. I only play on PC. It's not like I'm a console gamer anymore. So of course I wanted to show up for this because I do play indie games occasionally. As it happened, there's going to be a bunch of strategy games. They already showed strategy games. And here's the thing. Even if I'm not interested in something, I do live with somebody that plays strategy games. So it's good. If they show interesting strategy games, I'll just like throw it to my partner and be like, hey, this thing came out, by the way. You might be interested in it. So it doesn't have to be for me. I could see something be like, oh, well, I know so-and-so might like this, and they're not watching at the moment. So I'll just be like, hey, they showed this, and I'll recommend it to them. So yeah, they actually showed the thing is they showed some good strategy games. There was a new Stronghold game also, Stronghold 4. Let's see, we would understand because usually PC Gamer Show is always a slog. Yeah. They don't have to fit 2 hours though. Yeah.
Oh, and when you're done, head over to
I think shorter is better because a lot of us are like, a lot of people who would be watching this, I know it's Sunday, but that doesn't mean everyone has Sunday off. There are a lot of people who have to work.
Is it right for us to spy on our PC neighbors like this?
Making
Also,
gaming shows shorter, short and sweet, we just show the games, would be better instead of doing this whole number.
Anyway, I'm just making sure they can feed themselves without delivery apps.
Like, I just gotta wonder, is anyone a fan of them doing this? Like, has anyone told PC Gamer, hey, maybe we don't need this? And yet they still keep doing it because it's just tradition, right?
Roll the next trailer. I've got a server slam to test.
I came back from the museum and I completely missed the Xbox show. Yeah, I wasn't even sure if I was gonna watch the Xbox show because it was that early. This is pretty miserable. Yeah.
A turn-based exploration roguelite about a team of climbers hunting ancient artifacts.
I'm questioning my decision to sit in for this, but you know, thankfully, you know, there are a number of interesting indie games, so maybe too many.
Your team is connected by a single rope. You're never just moving.
Like I said earlier, it's really just background noise, yeah.
And sometimes
would have loved to not get spoiled on the Persona 6 reveal by just opening YouTube. Yeah, you're gonna see a lot of that though. It's kind of the big thing that people were waiting for. And they didn't really show much of it though, that's the thing. It was just like a really short teaser, kind of the way they did Persona 5's teaser. You get a small hint of what it could be. So.
The question is whether you'll make it back to choose it all.
Take it in. The warmth of the fire. The smell of your hard-earned meal. The feeling of discovering a new land.
Jet Set Radio is still MIA. Seeing P6 announced left me in the most unknown state of mind.
So breathe deep.
How did you feel about the teaser? by the way, because it was definitely not the vibe I expected. And it actually has me more interested in P6. So I was like, I've been sort of lukewarm about Persona lately, because it's mainly because of the fandom and all the, like, P5 milking and collabs. Like, they did a fucking Call of Duty collab with Persona 5, and I'm like, please, for the love of God, stop. But when I saw the horror stuff, when I saw the teaser for P6, I was like, wait a minute.
But this time, maybe bring a friend.
Give me SMT vibes. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It'll be a few more years before it's seen. Yeah, with a teaser as short as that, it's gonna still be a while. Crazy Taxi has AI in it. Yeah, like, I guess it depends on if it's
This
like,
summer, venture
is it like assets? Just disappointing.
How many great
I
games
don't
can PC
know,
Gamer fit into
Persona,
one
but to me,
show?
P6
The answer is
reveal was
more.
just like
Lots
a
more.
title reveal. Yeah, they usually do that for Persona, though. Drop with the chair. People were going crazy with theories. Oh, Night Dive. Okay, this is something interesting, maybe. A remaster.
What was that noise?
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say Thief, but I wasn't sure. Yeah. There are a lot of fans of this. I must be mistaken, because I could have swore I thought they remade this already, but I guess not. I thought they did like weren't there new Thief games? Are they just remastering like the original now? What have we here? That was a reboot. Oh, okay. And there was the VR, okay. So this is just the OG. All right.
Is it?
Well, there you go, Thief fans.
Joining
I
me to
haven't
talk
played it.
about what we
I've just been
saw,
aware of
the
it,
remastered
so.
Thief: The Dark Project is the studio head of Night Dive, Stephen Kick. Thanks for joining us, Stephen.
Yeah, Night Dive has been knocking it out of the park with. Well, they've been doing remasters, and haven't they been doing
And for those who did not get to experience it back in
haven't there been
1998,
remakes as well?
What is Thief?
They don't
Thief
just do the
is
remasters.
an amazing immersive sim. It's first-person perspective where you take the role of a master thief named Garrett, and you're infiltrating.
There was System Shock
castles,
remake, yeah.
cathedrals, all kinds of wonderful medieval-esque environments.
Oh wait,
and
wasn't
you're
that
getting wrapped
wasn't
up
the
into this
System?
mythology
Am I
and this
thinking of the right thing?
conspiracy that crosses ages and time and uncovering.
No, I was
secrets.
thinking of something else. Never mind. There was a remake of something
Garrett
from the same era where people
not a
were
great
complaining
fighter.
about the
He's
character models,
very
but that was
nimble,
not
he's
System Shock.
quiet,
That was another
he's
game.
small. He can infiltrate, he can get into places
I
that he's
think.
not supposed to be, but he's not really a good fighter. So
See, they
you
remade
do
System
have a
Shock.
blackjack and
Oh,
you
Deus Ex,
can
yeah.
equip a
The
sword,
Deus Ex remaster is
but
the one that looked bad.
It's not your best option.
Yeah, it's
Um,
mainly used to swing a few times and then run away and try again.
But yeah.
When it comes to doing a remaster, I know that it can take many different forms. Some is just updating some of the art models. Some is rebuilding the engine from the ground up. When it comes to Thief: The Dark Project Remastered, what's familiar but what's new? I want to kind of understand what players can expect.
For any
Well, see, this
longtime
stuff
fan of
here,
Thief, the game
they
is
should
going to
do more
feel
of, instead of what they were trying to
You're gonna
do
be
with the
going back
whole,
to a
like,
place that
you know,
you
trying to be
love.
comedic
I hope you
and
wanna
the
stay there.
nostalgia stuff. When I
For
was
new
watching the
players, it's
pre-show,
gonna be an exceptional experience. It's gonna
and they
run
were
very
interviewing
smooth,
devs,
120 FPS,
then that was
4K,
fine.
widescreen
Like, I'm
resolutions,
fine
all
with
the
that,
wonderful
you know.
quality of life improvements that you've come to know and love from a Night Dive remaster. And probably most exciting of all, we've got Stephen Russell coming
I
back
like
to
how the
reprise
box,
his
it,
role
it
as
doesn't look like
Garrett,
there's much,
as well as fan favorite
the
Terry Brocious.
the animation of like the NPC getting hit. There was no like impact there, so like the guy bonking him just looked kind of funny.
Find out more
But
information about what's next.
NightDiveStudios.com is a great place to start. It's got links to all of our social media, but I would advise that you come and join our Discord channel. All the team members are in there.
Discord.
We're very amenable, we're communicative, we're friendly. Come share your thoughts with us. Let us know what you want to see.
No
in
Elder
Thief
Scroll
Remastered,
news?
And take a
Yeah,
vote
did you see
on
that
what game you'd
Bethesda,
like us to
the
do
only
next.
thing Bethesda revealed was like new content for their ongoing multiplayer games, Dragon. Like that's the only thing they had to show. It was just new Fallout 76 content and new Elder Scrolls Online content, and that's it. So
And now, let's check out some more great games.
You try to forget Elder Scrolls Online exists. Yeah, it seems like Bethesda's just focused on, I mean, I'm sure they're working on something, but, you know... I mean, how long has it been? Thing is like... It gets worrisome with the new Elder Scrolls games, right? Because I'm sure people worry that, you know, it's been so long since we've heard anything about it. But then what if it turns into like a Starfield situation? Then again, Elder Scrolls is an established series, so that would be hard to fuck up, right? Compared to Starfield, which is like an entirely new thing. So, they're making the Blade game? Arcane is MIA 2, which sucks. What is the Blade game? I doubt they'll announce more Elder Scrolls news until the next gen consoles. That's the only thing about development for something taking so long is if something takes a long time to come out and there's multiple generations of consoles, that means you're eventually going to have to change something because, you know,
let's take a look.
Or shit's gonna break. You know, Bethesda, if I recall, with this is the case with Starfield too. Don't they use like some old system of coding, like that they haven't changed or updated yet? They're still kind of using the same framework or something. It's been 8 years, yeah. So like, and development takes longer, so it's sort of a minimum speed for game development, yeah.
I can give them that, but I have to stay behind. Maybe someday you can forgive me.
Space game.
My name is James Savage. I investigate folklore and the truth behind it.
Okay, you got my interest.
I'm a scholar. I'm a vampire. I'm 15 months sober.
Does that make him kind of like Blade? Are you not Blade?
In the middle of the desert.
Has anyone watched the Blade movies? I actually really like those.
Would you believe me if I said I didn't have a ticket?
El Paso elsewhere.
You mean to tell me they put a ball in there, but you're not supposed to play with it?
It was a cruel age, Mika. Some of its sins are better left forgotten.
Well, then let's look back to the future. Here's some more previews.
Game Freak. Oh, is this the one?
Game Freak の古島です。ビースト・オブ・リンカーネーションのディレクターをやっております。
So
この世界、ビースト・オブ・リンカーネーションの世界ですけども、汚れというものに蝕まれています。この汚れはですね、あらゆる動植物に寄生して、この存在をですね、腐食体というものに変えて。
There are some Pokemon fans that are upset by this because they're kind of like, oh well. I mean, okay, is Game Freak developing this, or are they just the game that proves that they can make a good-looking Pokemon game but won't? The thing is I feel like Game Freak, this is not defending Game Freak in any way, but I feel like with the more cartoony aesthetic of Pokemon, that's something they're kind of, I mean, that doesn't mean they can't do a good game in this style, but have the cartoony aesthetic of Pokemon, but I feel like there are certain things that Game Freak is chained to a bit because they still have to cater to, like, kids. But that's not defending, like, the lack of quality in some of their recent games. So, Also, look at Pokopia, which wasn't even done by Game Freak, right? Pokopia was done by the Dragon Quest Builder devs, right? And that actually looked like a good game. Pokemon Snap 2 is gorgeous. Wind and Waves looks good. The thing is like, have they shown any gameplay footage, like fully, for Winds and Waves? Because it kind of seems like it was mostly just like pre-rendered stuff, like not in engine. So we'd have to see like more footage of Wind and Waves first. It was in engine? Okay. This does look cool. I like stuff that draws from mythology, so it does look good, but it reminds me of Princess Mononoke. Yeah, I had the same feeling about it too. Game Freak frequently struggles with basic performance. If that's the case, then how is this game going to be, since it's more realistic looking than Pokemon? Because I guess that's the thing. If the Beasta Reincarnation game is actually like better performing and looks better than their work on the Pokemon games, people are going to be like, what the fuck? Like, like, if that's the case, like, if this is what they're actually capable of, and yet Pokemon gets this sort of treatment, people are going to be like, well, what's going on? What's happening there, you know? Let's see, Wind and Waves seems promising. I did look at the Terra Leak, and they extensively worked on the tech for this game. It's good to hear, at least, because Pokemon deserves to have better quality, right? You know, new Garlic just dropped. Yeah, there's a lot of these, and like, people are it's funny when people call it a Garlic, because it really is just like an on-ground shmup, except with like dopamine, you know, more dopamine. Like, you get rewards and stuff like right away, like upgrades right away. I guess that's what makes it a Garlic like specifically, though. Is instead of just being like an on-ground like shmup, where you're like, some of them aren't always passive either. A lot of things. The only reason I don't play Vampire Survivors is because I don't really like, it's shmup like, but it's passive, and I don't like passive shmups.
Oh,
it's passive, but you move around and then you gradually get upgrades. So
you've been hired.
I like the term bullet heaven. Yeah.
You'll learn everything.
So it's in the shmup umbrella, but
work in our company
it's kind of its own thing.
Skills in basic built-in programs. But your primary responsibility at System 6D.
Megabonk took off because of its movement system. Yeah, I was playing that a little bit. I haven't played it a whole bunch, but it can be addictive.
It's so advanced you'll feel as if your consciousness is really inside the program. The bugs can be found anywhere inside.
So like,
be very observant when traversing the virtual landscapes. But
I'm trying to figure out what this is. I'm confused. I think they showed like the computer you interact with first, and then you go inside of it and explore like the weird.
Our greatest asset will always be our people. Guys, how am I supposed to work under these conditions, huh? Here at System 6D, you can look forward to free lunches. Join our friendly team.
Are they literally in the Windows 95 tube screensaver? Is that what's going on? Someone's like, you know what? I should make a game. I really like that screensaver. I'm nostalgic for it. I'm just gonna make a whole game. Yes, it's literally, oh my god. It's literally a game based off of that screensaver. What the hell? I need to do, oh wait, it's, what is...
We're going on a skill trip. Let's go to the balloon.
Climb Slop. Actually, no. A lot of the climbing games have been really good. The climbing genre is doing really well right now. Like, there's There's so many different ones, and they don't always have tools like this. But you know, there was Peak, there's Lawrence Lure, there's the thing that what was the other one that came out? There's White Knuckle.
These boomer booster pills here are like the best.
So
I'll take the Viagra, please. There's beans.
I guess this is
over
another
here.
Peak-like, huh?
Those beans. Drone, activate.
Oh, and Karn? Karn is the other one. Yeah, this is gonna, I guess it's gonna be kind of Peak-like, but I don't know how well this is gonna do compared to that. Sunset Summit. I wish there was more climbing games in VR, because VRC has a lot of climbing maps, and it's actually really fun to climb in VR.
What is this? We're all each other's obstacles. Let's put it that way.
Clown multiplayer game? Clown Core? That's something we actually need more of. We don't have enough Clown Core games. Oh, actually this looks really fun. This kind of looks like something you'd see on Newgrounds, actually. Let's see, the Pipes game also features the 3D maze screensaver. That's kind of awesome. Clown Town.
Y'all bunch of haters.
Coming up, you'd better make some extra room on your wish list because we've got a lot more new game trailers to show you. Take a look.
The ritual, an attempt to part the veil between planes. We break the pact. Now we are paying the price.
Has there been nothing VR related for this yet? Nothing. I don't think I've seen a single VR thing, unless I missed it. But I don't know. Don't they usually have a separate show for VR stuff?
Wake up.
I'm trying to see what this is because it looks familiar, but oh, I'm honest. Okay, yeah. I mean, it kind of looks like a combination of things. It's hard not to say that because
only one man.
There's so much stuff that looks very similar to other things that exist.
This jungle.
With the amount of games that exist right now.
Nope, not him.
Yeah, I don't think I saw anything VR related on the schedule, which, if that's the case, then that's pretty dire.
Is that too long? Nature in this region has become
Like, I try to see that VR is not dead. At least, if you play VR chat, VR it's not dead, because there's so much stuff in it, but... What the fuck is this, like Jumanji or some shit? No, it's just like a game where you torture an alligator. What the fuck?
It's a good day to die.
Wait, is this Dave the Diver related? What? I was like, what is this? Oh, it's just a new game. It's funny because I hear this game brought up so much every time there's like a game showcase. I guess Dave the Diver fans are eating good. See, this is the Expedition 33 of indie games, so it's not an indie game. I mean, it's not the indie gaming PC. I mean, it's not the indie game show. It's the PC gaming show. So, like, but there have been a lot of indies. Wait, what? Hold on. New mouthwashing dev game? Oh, I know. The cockpit kind of looks like Iron Lung, but was this like Death Tank's game? Carcass clad, huh? Interesting. I don't know if that's something, you know, people who are fans of like their previous games would pick up, because it's definitely different.
And we can't
But
wait to see what new horrors they have in store.
I mean, if they're branching out into like different style games,
Well, Mika,
Steel Battalion, yeah, it's co-op, yeah. So
on my miniature painting.
yeah, I don't know if people who play like their, because their other games are more like, you know, you walk around and interact with stuff.
The world hasn't accepted nerds as
so
a, you know, lucrative market yet. If you step out of this house with one Space Marine, just a jungle full of football captains will be waiting to tear you apart, just like they tore apart your
see,
Pokemon.
it's interesting. It's co-op, so the tank crew is all different people, huh? Yeah, I can't imagine how that's gonna go. You're gonna need to have a good group of people to operate the tank if you want that to go well.
What do you mean by one-way trip through the time hole? Sean, are we stuck here?
I'm sorry, Mika. Is that unpalatable to you?
Oh my God, I'm gonna be sick.
Hey, speaking of sick, we sent our intrepid PC gamer team to Creative Assembly's Secret Citadel for an up-close look at Total War Warhammer 40K.
Oh,
Here's
now
the
there's
latest news
Warhammer.
from the 41st millennium.
It's funny because they were showing Doom more. So Doom, Dark Ages got more content, but when they were first showing it off, I didn't recognize it was Doom at first, and I was like, this looks like Warhammer. And I mean, some of the aesthetic looks kind of similar, but
we create authentic worlds, and we have a really precious IP currently that we are working with, which I know lots of you, just like us, we really love. We've read a lot of books, played games, painted minis. We want to insert you in that authentic universe. The galaxy.
There's different types of Warhammer games, so this is more of a strategy game. There's actually like,
but you as a player, you will make the difference.
yeah, there's non-strategy Warhammer games. There's ones where you actually just like run around and shoot shit as well. So now there is. I mean, this makes sense for like the way the game actually is, like the physical game. But you know, there's a lot of video games that they've made in Warhammer as well. There's some where that are just like shooting games.
Big spaces, especially with the jump backs or dropping bombardment of the enemy. That's what's unique about it, is the scale, both the horizontal and the verticality of it.
You're waiting for this to show up? Yeah. Yeah, this appeals to people who are actually more into like the physical game with the figures and everything.
We don't even want them to know everything. We have a brilliant onboarding experience. It's a very story-driven set of campaigns. And there was only one iconic location to start.
Yes, it is Armageddon, the quintessential place that represents the fight between humanity.
It's funny because the large armor of the what are they called? I keep wanting to call them Space Marines because they look like the fucking Terrans from StarCraft.
The stakes are galactic, so we are going through between
the guys with the big armor definitely, they definitely look like the Terrans. They got the huge armor.
It's just the start.
There's two 40K RTS games coming out right now. StarCraft was inspired by Warhammer. Oh shit, I actually didn't know that. I guess that makes sense though. Especially with the way the Zerg is, but then again, the Zerg probably took inspiration from Alien too though. Because of the way they operate, the way they're able to create like different versions of themselves and corrupt like other living beings. The way they're able to like take over other things and control them. I mean, Warhammer probably took inspiration from a lot of like sci-fi stuff too that existed, so that both StarCraft and Warhammer likely took from the same sources as well.
Battlefields match the visuals on the planet.
So one of the challenges, of course, there is like the staggering sort of architecture and scale and verticality, and then try and pull that into like a really engaging gameplay space. The sheer volume of potential lanes and routes.
Building zones, traversable lanes, cover zones.
We have some maps where your focus will be on sort of like navigating through these choke points and blasting apart areas.
Crazy detailed environments. Holy shit.
Or, you know, bring down a building on someone that's trucking along past. But then there's actually some pretty significant open spaces within them, you know, like gigantic landing pads and sort of, you know, the scale is so utterly off the chart.
I'm not sure what you call this aesthetic because it's like, some of it kind of feels like dark steampunk in a way. Like some of the environments.
It's always been a game about scale, right? You're from the bird's eye view above your empire down to the individual battlefields that decide its fate. With this one, though, we've had to go much grander.
Oh, industrial. Yeah, I guess it would be that.
Imagine you're looking down at kind of your ship's bridge at the hololith that's displayed. You're now deciding which planet do I wish to assault? Which regions should I conquer?
This is based on Total War.
Advantage. Every decision you make as a player is not impacting just your current turn, but it's impacting every turn that goes on afterwards. Those decisions,
it's fucking crazy.
They follow. It's not a linear path through, right? And also narratively, the decisions you make as an individual drive the outcome of the story itself and how that plays out. So even playing through with the same faction multiple times will yield a different experience for you as a player.
We want their strategic decision making to pull their forces through the game, but they will certainly encounter narrative events or the framing of why they're there, what their objectives are, how do they win. So the narrative framing will influence the rewards you'll kind of get for conquering a certain system. If you're the Astra Militarum and you take a plant on a civilized world, they're probably going to get a boost to tank production. If you're Orcs and you come across a world rich in
I just love the way
the going to help you build some stompers much faster than going to Agri World, for instance.
Yeah, the Warhammer aesthetic, like the aesthetic of a lot of stuff in Warhammer appeals to me for sure. I don't know it's something I'll ever get around. Like I'm definitely not the kind of person who would play the physical game that exists. I might play some of the shooting games someday. I don't really play strategy games. This looks kind of insane though, but I still like the design of a lot of stuff with Warhammer.
And you can help by joining a closed beta, which gets launched later this year.
Let's see, I'm sorry, Jackal, my orc boys have already dropped behind your line and has captured your planet. My only exposure to, like, Warhammer was, someone making the Exterminatus in VR chat and having, like, the ship come out and nuke everything. And that was, like, a big thing that people knew about. Someone created an avatar that summoned the huge ship. It was just come in and just blow up everything in the world, and it was, oh shit, this game. Yeah, people have been looking forward to this. They had a demo for it. It's very interesting. Orc magic is super interesting to me. They can remove you from existence if they all collectively decide you don't exist, huh? So yeah, this is primarily a fishing game, but you investigate stuff that's going on in here. And of course, it's kind of like PS1 styled. It has like kind of like a weird story behind it, so. This one I mentioned with indie devs combining genres in an interesting way. Demo? What do you mean the demo? Was the demo, was the version that Vin played like an early access or something?
That night, you became one of us. Many were destroyed. You were not. Staked through the heart, buried alive, abandoned in the deepest hollow of the Temple of Eternal Whispers.
Another vampire. Oh, vampire. Wait a minute. How many Vampire Masquerade games is this now? Wasn't there a couple that already came out? Or are they revealing new footage for one that they already announced? Because I've lost track. So many vampire games. There's been a number in this show, but like, I could have sworn they announced like a number of Vampire the Masquerade games in the past like couple of years. already. And I don't even know if those have come out yet.
Will you rise as the sword of Cain? Or will you piece together the shattered...
You guys are saying this is the Disco Elysium devs? Huh. Well, I know how popular that game is, so... Doesn't say who are the devs for Disco Elysium? I haven't played it,
That reminds
but...
me, Sean, if a vampire comes to the door next time, please don't invite them in.
Okay, look, I was just trying to be polite. Like, he was my door dasher. Give me a break. But look, it's now time for something millions of Vikings have been circling
Valheim.
their for.
Is anyone... I'm guessing there are people still playing this, right?
Valheim 1.0.
Was this something that was in early access? I guess they're still releasing content for it, right? The only thing with this is like 1.0 after 10 years? Thing is, there were a number of people who picked this up and then they dropped it because, like, there was a month where it was trending, and then, you know, a number of streamers picked it up and played it for a little while, and then they just dropped it, so... you're probably exaggerating. Oh my god, why does Atlas hate the West? There's a ton of Persona 4 Remake merch that's JP only. Well, good, because Japan sometimes doesn't get the unique merch. Sometimes it's only the West that gets the unique merch. Like, that's the case with SMT. Sometimes. Yeah, Japan deserves to get merch too. Let's see, there's an art book. Oh, shit. I mean, just wait on it, though. They might announce, it's still too early. It's still early. You know, they might announce an art book for, and if not, I'll just get the Japanese art book. I don't need it to be in English. I have, like, the Japanese art book for, Persona 5. A bunch of other things, too, so... That doesn't stop me.
Tell me, officer, do you remember the feeling of your skin tinted?
You have 3 Persona 5 art books. Oh, yeah. I mean, because there's English ones, too, but... What is this? Officer Snack? Yeah, I just noticed that in the corner. What kind of name is that? Okay, that was some gameplay. Let's see, those people somehow got the rights for the company that does the body camera cops wear. Huh. That or it's a really close bootleg. I have no idea. Starting to get a little EP, chat. Yeah, I guess that's why, I mean, they've showed a number of interesting games, but I think that's why I would like, it would be nice for these things to be a bit shorter. I'm thinking the same thing, this is going on for a little long, yeah. This also, what other shows are they have for today? I'm probably not going to really tune into anything else. It would have been nice to have a VR show, though, but I guess they don't have anything for this year. Let's see. This is the game that Genshin Impact stole for a minigame. I have no idea. I don't keep up with Genshin stuff. What's this? Exodus.
Hi, I'm Chris King, game director on Exodus. For those that didn't see the extended gameplay reveal on Future Game Show, here are some highlights. Exodus is a cinematic science fiction
Future Game Show
role-playing game where you become the traveler, leading a crew on high-risk missions.
So what exactly does Future Game Show show? Does it show stuff that's going to come out, or is it does it have a specific theme? Like, is it supposed to be like futuristic games, or just games coming out in the future? I don't know. What exactly do they show?
You play as
It's the former Mass Effect devs, huh? Okay.
Alien technology, one that may be the key to saving your homeworld. Along the way, you'll decide who stands with you, what risks you take.
It just means upcoming games.
Shaping your path in the future you return to, where time
looks
is
good.
on without you.
It's not something I would play.
We also share a glimpse of Persepolis, where you'll return between missions. It's where you reconnect with
I only have exposure to like the first Mass Effect game, which is pretty interesting, but it's probably not really my kind of thing. So
this was a quick peek into the larger world of Exodus. To learn more, check out the
I'm more of a when it comes to sci-fi stuff, I like, you know, stuff like Dead Space. I'm a big horror fan, of course. So if you know, the only way to get me interested in a game if it's just like horror leading.
Your presence here.
The only like exception to that is like an ARPGs like Monster Hunter, but otherwise most of the stuff that I play has a horror lean, like leans very on the horror side or post-apocalyptic side in some ways. Speaking of horror, stealth horror game? Like Haunting Grounds, kinda? A little bit? You can't attack, so you just have to sneak around and use like,
I'll put you right in no time.
I will not die, rotting in hatred.
Remothered.
Red Nun's Legacy is the final chapter in the Remothered trilogy, and you can get caught up by claiming the last 2 Remothered games for free on Steam.
Ooh, what a gift! And while we're closing
Well, I
in
guess
on
that's
the
kind
end
of
the
a
show,
cool deal. Good way to
we
have
still
people
got
play
more
the
to
previous
give.
games
Mika.
if they haven't played them
Are
before.
you thinking what I'm thinking?
Only if you're thinking of one last.
I'm not familiar with Remothered, but I think that's just because there's too many fucking games.
My dearest Milan, today marks attempt 179 to uncover what hides in that peculiar cloud. Maybe it's time for me to take a step back. Let you run the delivery firm, eh? And Hermes misses you very much.
It's funny, there's a little bit of whiplash going on, because like they'll show like a really intense game with like gore and stuff, and then it just switches to like a cozy game like this. A whimsical like little cozy game, and then you get like fucking gore, like people being murdered and ripped apart and gore.
If I don't return, come find me up there.
Whiplash. This feels like Whiplash indie direct. That's what a game show. That's what this feels like.
And as always,
cozy and then gore.
Into the wind.
The gameplay reminds me a little bit of Dreams. Like the Dream that's on PS4 where people make their own stuff.
Of the PC Gaming Show. We laughed and we learned.
I don't remember laughing. That doesn't count.
Well, that's it from us. Thanks to all of you for
The
being
bubble
part of our
bath
live
engine.
studio audience. And remember, set those VCRs to record our PC Gaming Show, Tokyo Direct, in September.
And of course, the PC Gaming Show Most Wanted will return in December.
Nords? No. It's not Nords. It's an
I
imposter.
need a ring. If I don't hear a ring, I'm not picking up anything. I need Foley here.
I just heard Discord. Did someone ping me on Discord? Did you just hear that?
Okay, hold on. I'm about to burp.
Oh, is this finally ending? Are we actually done?
No.
Is it getting done early, or are they gonna actually show? Okay.
Thank you so much for
I'm hearing my Discord go off, so I guess it's time for me to leave. Are we actually done here? Do we want to stick around for this? Oh god. I'm ready to leave now. That was
I know you're in there. I know your line is coming.
I don't know. It was okay. How did you go? What do you guys rate this?
Hello.
The video games are over. I'm done with the video games.
Hello.
I came here for video games and I'm done. No more video games.
Because it's 1996. I'm just gonna hold that in until I'm
Nap
dead.
slash 10.
Right, well, we're farming. We've got. I'm sorry, I got so distracted.
Sorry, that was the day. Sorry,
What's the name of the platform?
What
Okay,
is
sorry, I lost where we were.
2-pack?
You can lose your
Do
train
you
of
guys
thought
see
on
that
air.
in like the name list? 2-pack Carol.
Sorry, puberty 2 struck.
Some things looked okay.
Sorry, I'm having
Somehow
distracted
2-pack has returned.
I'm
In the credits of the
man that ran out of air.
PC game show. Okay, I'm gonna head off. If this is like, if the rest of this is just like PC Gamer being PC Gamer.
Jesus.
Alright, I'm gonna fuck off now. You guys have a good one. I hope you guys saw some games that are interesting that you'll like. I already know what I'm gonna get like next year, so. Don't you want funny millennial bloopers? No, I want to end my existence. Alright, I'm gonna head off. You guys have a good one. It was a games presentation. It certainly was.
You know better than I do.
Yeah, you guys have a good night. Or no, it's not night yet. It's not. Oh boy, my brain. Okay, I'm leaving now. I'm gonna go do something else productive.